Welcome to my channel. Today I will be making this. Not today actually, it's been more than a year now since I have recorded this. I am only uploading this now. Let's build it. Get started. You would need some resistors and flat SMD LED similar to this one. I have got 100 of these from Amazon for £6 more or less, I can't remember. You need to solder one of the LED pins to a resistor. Finding the value of the resistor is quite simple. Take the LEDs require voltage and subtract it, form the power source, then divide the answer by the LEDs required current, then move the answer to decimal point to the left. That would give you the ohm rating for the register. I'm just soldering a piece of copper wire to the resistor just to make it longer. I am bending the wire and soldering it to the end. But you can just get an extra piece of wire and solder it on. It doesn't really matter how you do it. Twist the wire around to get something like this. Then repeat the same steps to make more of them. These would be the backbone of your mushroom. Then put a piece of clear film on the table, then cut it to an appropriate length. I am going to make 3 stems by using this single piece of clean film. That's why I am slicing it in 3. Then mix some silicone with paint any color you like. Because you can find mushrooms and fungi in all sources of colors. You can also find fungus that looks like plastic. Now transfer it onto the clean film, then put the LED on it. Then fold it over on itself and then using your fingers squeeze it to the desired shape. Then make more of them and let them dry. Afterwards you will have your mushroom stem ready. You can feel the clean film after 3 hours or so. It's probably best to leave it overnight. Doesn't really make that much of a difference for the next step. Make another batch of silicone and use it to make the dome of the mushroom. The same steps apply here, just this time put the silicone in the middle instead of the side. The only extra step is to get something round like a bouncy ball to make the dome of the mushroom, then leaving it to dry. You don't have to keep the silicone on the bouncy ball for long. After you have the dome shape you can take it off and do the rest. Now all of our domes are ready, we can finally assemble the mushroom. But first we need something that the mushrooms can grow on. After all, they don't grow on air. Our mushrooms won't actually grow, but still we need to make the look real. You need piece driftwood, any type will do as long as you can use it. You need to drill a few holes in it, a little something that you need to remember when you are doing this. You need to imitate how real mushrooms grow. So look at a few pictures online for inspiration. Now that we are finished drilling the holes, we can glue the stems in there. Now all of the stems are ready, and I have also connected all of the wires. When you are connecting the wires, remember to test for the polarity before wiring them. Now it's time to make the mushroom dome. To make it, grab some tissue and cut it into a circle larger than the dome. Then glue it to the stem with some silicone. Then solder a circular piece of wire to the stem. And also using some silicone, glue the tissue on it. As I am doing here. Then put some more silicone on top and squash the dome on it. Now all of the mushrooms are ready. Finally it's time to power it on. But since the driftwood isn't that big, we can't put the battery inside, but what we can do is to power it externally. that I have decided to solder on a USB plug. Plugging it on, it's even brighter than the first. Here is our finished product that looks real enough to me. It has an organic look to it despite it being made out of silicone. See you all on the next project. Thank you for watching, and if you like what you have seen, then consider subscribing to my channel.